Hey folks, today I wanted to show how you can use an app script to get all your sheet names and write them to your one of the sheets in your Google Sheet. In this example, there was a question in the forum where a user wanted to find across all sheets, and in that case, they had maybe 90 different sheets, and they wanted to find the minimum and maximum of the cell B1 on their sheet. So in this example, I have a 10 in B1, in sheet 2 I have a 3. Some of these sheets they don't have anything. Here's a 1. I think I have a sheet over here that has 200. And so what I wanted to do in this case was write a formula, and this is the formula that we came up with. This is a single formula that would show me the min and max by row, essentially, of whatever these sheets are named in column A. We're going to find the max and min of these different rows or cells B1. Well, in order to do that, when you have 90 sheets, it would take a long time to write a formula. In this case, I was trying to write a formula like this, where I could get all these, get this information, sheet 1, B1, and so forth. But in order to do that, I needed to get all these sheet names. So I've written a script that will let me do that. So let me show you what we would do here. You can see right here I have 11 sheets. I'm going to just get rid of that. That's going to break all of my formulas and everything else. But what we would do is, let me say I get over here to sheet 11. Let me add a couple other sheets, 12 and 13 and 14 and so forth. So here's the script that we're going to use. It's going to be a simple script called function list the sheet names to sheet. Let's take a look at how it's composed. So we get the active spreadsheet, and then we get all the sheet names. So we have this variable sheet names equals get the sheets, map function sheet, and then return and get the sheet name. And in this case, we had to wrap the name in an array to make it a two-dimensional array so we could then print it to the sheet. And then we get sheet 1. It could be whatever sheet you want. In this case, I wanted it written to sheet 1. I wanted it to be written in column A. And just in case there was data already there, we're going to erase that data first, clear the content, and then we're going to just print that. So let's go ahead and run this. Right now, let's take a look back here. You can see back on sheet 1, we don't have any sheet names. If I come here and run my script and come back here and take a look, and on sheet 1, whoops, looks like we ran the incorrect function. So let's list the sheet names to sheet 1. We got to run the correct function. There we go. And let's take a look here. And now you can see before I only had 11 sheets, but I added a bunch of sheets here. So what this is doing is getting all of my sheet names and printing it over here to sheet 1. Then you can see all of my functions would then work again, especially this one, which is the one that is going to give me my min and max by row. And we're doing that with a min max, but we're using this information. So again, simple function to get the sheet names printed to the sheet.